And gentlemen, this is a story that came out on CNN Money, August 3rd, 2018. China plans tariffs on 60 billion of U.S. products. And the reason why they are imposing these tariffs is because, once again, the U.S. has broken the negotiations with China. And because of that, China is now targeting 5,207 U.S. products that would be targeted in efforts to safeguard its own legitimate interests. Products in the line for tariffs are meat, coffee, nuts, alcoholic drinks, minerals, chemicals, leather products, wood products, machinery, furniture, and auto parts. Those are the things that will be impacted if China move forward, which they said they're going to do this, on the U.S. for breaking the agreements that were negotiated upon. Sarah Sanders, the White House press secretary, said in a statement that instead of retaliating, China should address the longstanding concerns about its unfair trading practices. Well, obviously they're not going to negotiate the way the U.S. wanted, so I think you need to get over that. The United States and China trade goods and services worth $650 billion each year, the largest trading relationship in the world between two countries. So you can see there's a map here. See if we'll show you. Yeah, there's the map right here. So it's it is heavy trading between the U.S. and China. So you can see the billions of dollars in trade with each country. Let's see if there's more. France. Wow. Now, that's a lot. It's a lot of countries. Okay, let me go back to the story here. Okay, but China exports far more to the U.S. than the other way around, making it more challenging for the country to hit back against U.S. tariffs. These new tariffs would affect about 38% of all American exports to China, which are worth about $170 billion in total. Trade tensions between the United States and China have been on the rise since April 2017, when Trump directed the U.S. Commerce Department to investigate whether imports of steel and aluminum from China and other countries threaten national security. The investigation resulted in tariffs on steel and aluminum products, and that really heavily impacts construction from China and many other countries. In March, Beijing responded with equal measures. So U.S.-China trade, 18% of U.S. imports come from China, 8% of U.S. exports go to China. So China definitely imports more than we export to them. Then in July, the United States imposed tariffs on 34 billion of Chinese goods to pressure the country into abandoning what the Trump administration describes as unfair practices, such as stealing intellectual property. Beijing again responded with penalties of an equal scale, targeting American products such as motorcycles and communication satellites. The most recent threat from the Trump administration came this week when it warned that it could impose steeper tariffs than originally planned on other batch of imports from China. The White House had previously asked the Office of the United States Trade Representative about the possibility of imposing a 10% tariff on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods. Under the new plan, tariffs of 25% would be applied. Protectionist move by the United States have drawn a response from other trading major partners, Canada, Mexico, and the European Union have responded to U.S. tax on steel and aluminum with retaliatory tariffs. So this is going to get worse. I had somebody, try to imply this was not bad. It really is. Okay. Don't think because you're not impacted by this that it's not real. And yes, it is a trade war. Okay. There's no point in you trying to label it something else. This is a trade war. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.